I say the notion of a bad wreck because this has been pulled out of swedged pins that are in there for retaining that guy. And you can see there's marks there where somebody was trying to repair it and just couldn't, and probably gave up and put it on the shelf. And you also you have a lot of paint missing in places, but all in all, you know, the axles are not loose. I mean, it's been used, but it hasn't really been worn out yet. It's been greased. It's greasy, so it's been around a while. The brushes don't look too bad a shape. The motor is an open frame motor, which means it's not going to have a ton of power. But you know, there's things you can do. You can get in a pull-more armature. This is the older style armature. It's a little lower on power. The pull-mores have less gap, so the armature plates are wider, and so you have more pull. Pulls more. Haha. Also, they have rubber on these wheels for more traction. Once you power up the motor, these things will spin with a heavy load, or going up a ramp up the thingies, probably part of the problem. Looking in there, I see colored wire, which is always annoying. You're not sure what was factory and what wasn't. Oh, look, brass pins. These brass pins, from what I understand, were used to make a connection to operate an accessory when the engine was there. When the engine came to a certain spot in the track, these pins would connect energy to an accessory like a water tank or something like that, and it would activate it. Pretty cool. So being a brass pin means this is an old engine. Okay, it's got the spring, it's got the solid cast front truck's loose. That's always the case. It's a 321. I don't have a book. I do, but I don't know where it is, that tells me the years. Steam and tender is old. So I have got some homework to do on this engine before I go too far. Do I want to replace the reverse? Do I want to continue just to clean it up and make it work? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. It's pretty dirty. I guess cleaning it would help, but all this paint needs to be touched up. That's kind of sad. You know, dirt's one thing, but when the paint's worn, there's not a lot you can do about it. I'll think over what I want to do. I definitely would want to sell it to somebody who needs or wants a steam and tender, because this steam and tender is complete. You don't have to do a thing. It actually works. It's amazing. I'll probably clean the motor, clean the armature, make sure it's running as low a friction and as best as it can, and then tidy up these leaks, see where the leaks are, what's causing them, and fix that, get the correct tubing to run, and then determine if I'm going to do a reverse or what I'm going to do. I probably should put a reverse in here, then you could run it better. At any rate, there it is, first run, Hudson 321. I can't see a date on here. I will get a flashlight and try to see if, before I take the engine apart, I'll see if I can't get a date, but I can't really right here. Okay, that'll do it. That's 3 parts, tender and engine, and then upright with smoke. Pretty cool. Not too shabby. First run, late 40s Hudson. There you go.